AK, how did it actually feel to just get out in practice today? I know you guys have kind of been getting on campus, been warming up, but what did today feel like for you guys here in the morning?
It felt really good. It felt kind of weird, especially because we didn't have a spring ball. So it was like our first time in a helmet since the SEMO game. So it was good to get some of the rust off. I thought it was one of the better first practices I've had here in Murray, first day of fall camp in my 3 years. So it was a really good day.
I'd like to follow up with that. Obviously, you've gotten a lot of preseason accolades and mention after having a stellar season last year. Clearly, as an all-OVC linebacker, what have you been doing in this offseason, as strange as it has been, to kind of stay on top of your game and be ready for this next season?
Yeah, mostly just the playbook. I mean, everyone's always working out. We have daily workouts, but I've been prioritizing learning the new defense, the new scheme. It's a different it's not the same position I played last year. It's different. I got to learn how to adjust, and then hopefully I keep up playing the same level I was last year in this new scheme.
Can you describe that new scheme at all? I know obviously it's a lot of moving parts, but what is it looking like right now schematically for you?
Schematically this year, I'm going to be outside the box a little bit, and I'll be moving inside the box. So I'll be playing both outside and inside this year rather than last year I was strictly inside the box. So you see me in open field a little bit more this year.
Anthony, if you would, just address mentally how going through the uncertainty as to whether there may or may not have been a season a few weeks ago, just how that has maybe weighed on you and maybe the rest of the team at this point.
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating. I mean, no one – every day you're like, we're here, but we gotta have faith that there's going to be a season. You can't come in here with the mindset that, oh, we're doing this for nothing. Like, we're definitely doing this for something. So we're here. We're ready to play.
Hey, Kay, this is Blake. As far as having a new coach, how did you perceive the way practice ran this morning, maybe compared to last few years?
It was pretty much the same schedule as last couple, fall camps. But this year, I mean, they're really emphasizing more stay off the ground, keep your brother safe. I mean, it wasn't as rough as the last couple of years have been, that's for sure. But they're definitely emphasizing player safety and keeping everyone off the ground.
Can you elaborate further? It's Ed again. Is there any way you can elaborate a little bit further on what you think the scheme's going to look like? I know you personally probably going to line up a little bit more inside and out, but I mean, is it looking like 4-2-5, 4-3, 3-4?
No, yeah, like? It's 3-4. Last year we were in a more of a 4-3. I mean, we would dress up like a 3-4 last year, but still we would. At the end of the day, at the end of the slants, it'd always be a 4-3. So it's definitely a little bit different than last year. It's not just you don't know which side of the ball we're sending the blitz from. It's not always going to be the boundary like it was last year. It's going to be boundary field. So it's very, very easy to disguise more stuff in this defense.
I know it's the very first practice, but would you say the defense kind of made a statement? I watched about an hour and a half of some of the shirts there in the final 30 minutes, and it seemed like pretty much anybody that had their hand on the ball, it was a turnover for the defense.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of returners coming back, so I mean, I think defensively we should have no drop off from last season, but it's definitely easier to learn new defense than it is a new offense, though. So I'm waiting for that offense to start up. We're gonna hear from Malik here pretty soon.
You mentioned the learning curve. How long do you think it will take you guys to fully pick up on what Coach Hood's trying to employ without that spring camp you guys had?
Yeah, it's difficult, but we're having meetings every day, not just football that we're coming here to meet for. We're meeting for whatever Coach Hood has to employ or implement in our lives. So we're coming here, we're doing meetings just strictly, sometimes not even about football. It's just how he wants to run things around this locker room and this stadium. So